Hi everybody, this is Boog-ass Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the NECA Robocop Deluxe electronic Ed-209 figure. Now Ed-209 does not come with any accessories, so let's go ahead and take a look at the sculpt of the figure. So taking a look at the dome, NECA did an amazing job sculpting this. The texturing to this looks very nice. You also get some really nice paint along all of the rivets to Ed-209. It actually has black paint down in them, so it brings the details out very nicely on those. That looks really awesome. The cannons on his arms look very nice. The sculpt to the wiring is very nice. It's done in a very nice soft pliable material that simulates real wires. You also get some red and gold wiring right there. I like the paint on the side here. You can see the danger sticker with the missing fingers. That looks really good. The sculpt detail to the wiring back here is also done very nicely. All of the gears and everything look really nice. Right here is the button for sounds. I will show that off in just a second. Let's go ahead and take a look at the other side of Ed-209. These cannons are a little different. You get some more wiring right here. Yeah, the sculpt and paint to this is very nice. The silver that Ed-209 is cast in looks very good. You can see a warning sticker right there. I don't even know if that says words aside from warning, but it almost looks like it does. That's some really nice attention to detail. Now, I do want to issue a headphone warning if you're watching this with headphones, because the sounds that Ed-209 makes is very loud. So I think there's 4 or 5 different sounds that Ed-209 makes, so let's go ahead and take a listen to those. Here is the second sound. Here is the third sound. Here is the fourth sound. And here is the final sound. So those are all the different sounds that Ed-209 makes, and they are extremely loud. My one complaint is the sound is a little bit muffled on it. I think it's because it's so loud, but the sound on mine comes out a little bit muffled. The underneath sculpt to Ed-209 is just as nice as the top sculpt. Here you get another warning label right there. So as is, he is this short, but you can actually ratchet these legs to make him taller. Now this is my other complaint. The material that Ed-209 is made with feels very brittle. It's kind of like hollow plastic. So whenever you're ratcheting these to make him taller, it feels like you could break the plastic. There's Ed-209 with his legs ratcheted up to make him taller, and that looks really awesome. That is the way that I prefer to leave him, just because it makes him taller and more imposing. I think that looks very awesome. You get some more excellent sculpt detail to the bottoms of the legs right here. You get another warning label, some red and yellow paint right here. The wiring is sculpted and painted very nicely right there. That looks really nice. Now, this feels like there should be articulation. You can see the feet move very slightly, but that's it. I don't know if that's actually intentional or not, but you get barely any movement right here. So now let's go ahead and go over Ed-209's articulation. So first up, the upper body swivels side to side. The shoulder pads here move up, but they feel so brittle. It really scares me moving them up when I'm moving the arms around, because this feels really brittle and like it's going to break when I move it up. The first time I moved it up, the plastic actually cracked. For the price point that Ed-209 is, that definitely scares me. He has swivel shoulders that can move up and down. He has single jointed elbows that can bend all the way in. You get swivel at the cannon right here that can move that much. You get swivel hips that can move forward that far and can move back very slightly. You get a swivel up in here that can move side to side. Of course, you get that ratcheting joint, and then you get very slight swivel down here at the feet. There's barely any articulation right here, so it's barely even worth mentioning. So now, let's do some size comparisons. So first up, here Ed-209 is next to the Ultimate Robocop, and finally there he is next to the Terminator vs. Robocop Battle Damage Terminator figure. So overall, I would highly recommend picking this up. This is a must-have if you're a Robocop fan. The big cons for me is that the plastic feels really cheap. For as expensive as he is, he feels like really hollow, cheap plastic. If you actually look at the left shoulder pad right here, it did chip a little bit. From when I was moving it, it did chip, so that is actually scary. So despite it feeling kinda cheap, I would still recommend picking it up because it is a very nice looking figure and it has sounds to it, and I think that is really awesome. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.